Howdy folks, Mikey McKernan here, aka Boo-Ha Man, aka It's Not Funny. Welcome to another stand-up adventure vlogs. Tonight, I'm in Sacramento, California. I'm in a city I've never been before. Well, I feel like I've passed through, just made quick jots, but I've never spent time in Sacramento, never done any stand-up comedy in Sacramento that I recall, because the first 3 years, like year 3, if I didn't write it down, I couldn't tell you where I performed. Not at all. Tonight, I'm performing at Henry's Lounge. Obviously, never been, but I'm excited. I got in last night, got in about like 5:30 because I decided to get 2 nights in the hotel room. The whole point is, on this trip, 4 nights, I got booked in San Francisco Friday and Saturday, but I've been wanting to come to Sacramento to do mostly Gold Rush history because there's so much Old West history in Sacramento and in San Francisco. Oh boy, overwhelmed. If there's any chance to come to Sacramento, I want to. Thursday, couldn't find a spot. Wednesday, found a spot. So I said, whatever, I'll come Wednesday, try to find spots Thursday, but get here Tuesday. So when I wake up Wednesday morning, I got time to vlog it. Got here last night, and I was like, hey, let me see if there's any open micies where I'm staying at. There's a comedy club right down the block, Laughs Unlimited. And so I went and did their little open mic showcase, got a spot, hit up a dude, put me up. I saw some comedians I haven't worked with in years, and it was such a good time, had a good set. Everybody told me they enjoyed it. Got recognized for being on Kill Tony, all that jazz. So the first night was freaking good. And so now I am hyped for this. But first, hotel room tour. I am staying on a steamboat. That is correct. I am on the river. This is the view from my hotel room. Messy bed. Tiny little bathroom door. It's really tiny in here. Do you want to see the bathroom? Of course you do. Look at the old school. The old school. Yeah. Shower. And that's you. The Delta King. Hotel history. So glad that they give this to me so I can do my research. The Delta King, the steamboat, along with the Delta Queen, they're twins, was built in Glasgow, Scotland, and Stockton, California. Don't know which one, doesn't say on it. But they were christened May 20th, 1927. And then they did a voyage. They would go up and down the Sacramento River to San Francisco. And then by the late 1930s, too many roads and bridges were getting built, so they started, losing a lot of business. Then when Depression and World War II came, that's when kind of the steamboat stern wheel era kind of just died. And then they were drafted into the war, and they helped out the San Francisco Bay in war. But now the Queen is on the Mississippi now, and now the King sits here on the Sacramento River at Old Sacramento. It's a hotel where you can get married and have events and stuff. There you go. The history lesson. Oh, I'm so bad at history lessons. I try to read information and relay it to you. I'm terrible at book reports. I was a terrible student. Anyways, let's get a little tour. There it is right there. That's where I'm staying at. I'm staying on a steamboat. Welcome aboard the Delta King. When I saw it, I had to. I was like, I gotta stay on a steamboat. When was there gonna be ever a time you be able to stay on a steamboat? I don't know, but doing it. This is the restaurant where I had continental breakfast in, but it's already closed. I don't know if you can see inside. Yeah, it's cute, kinda. Yes. Look, they got a Mark Twain saloon downstairs. Look, here's a little model of the ship. Yes. Delta Queen, the Delta King. You can get weddings and social events. This is the paddle wheel, where it looks like they put on movies and such. Yes. The box office for the theater that's downstairs. So dope. Yeah, one point, this was partially submerged in the San Francisco Bay, and then they restored it in the 80s. Wonder where, like, what part of it was submerged and stuff. Like, was I staying in a room that was underwater? That'd be pretty cool. But then again, that'd be kind of weird to think about. The last of the river palaces that carried hundreds of thousands of people, millions of tons of freight between the deep water port of San Francisco and Sacramento, the gateway to the gold country in the period from 1849 to 1941. Plaques, 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 plaques. Look at this. Long live the king. That's the Mark Twain Saloon right there. But this is the theater right there. Delta King Theater. One day we'll do a show here. I don't know. Maybe that'll be like really fun because you're like, oh, you're doing stand-up comedy all over the country. You should just do shows in weird spots. That would be fun. But I would need people. I need managers, publicists, or whatever. People, a team to help me put all that stuff together. The Sacramento River, and that's a bridge that's painted gold. I am literally staying on a steamboat. This place is super dope. Stern wheel. I recommend it. It's a cute spot. It's a little pricey, but the rooms are tiny. Into it. Very much into it. I recommend. Oh man, look at that bridge is moving right now. Do you see it? Whoa. That's a drawbridge. Yeah, it's because I'm over here on Old Sacramento. Sacramento River. Look at where they put these stickers here. I would really want to do that, but that is too dangerous. And what's that? That's the hotel I'm staying at. Public piano? Public piano, does it work? Oh my lord, that's live. I don't know how to play the piano. I'm not going to torture you, okay? They got this old train station. Right here is Front Street. Front Street. Oh my gosh. Just look at this place. Cobblestone like it was back in the day. How cool is that? Into it, into it, into it. See, right here over here, the Delta King is right over here. You got the Sacramento State History Museum down here. And then you got shops. Laughs is right down here. This right here, this is Stage 9 Entertainment. This is like all these stores right here are connected, like Disneyland. And then they have Disneyland stuff there. They even actually have a Disneyland 100 exhibition. But we just went to a Disneyland thing. I'm not taking you to this one. I'm gonna go enjoy this for myself because it just opened. Pixies. Then we're gonna explore Front Street. We're gonna explore old Sacramento. See what kind of history and plaques and statues we could observe. Okay, I told myself I wasn't gonna film this, but look at, I'm in Sacramento. And that is the microphone stand. That was at the Joel McGee collection. It's here. This guy bought it. That is so hilarious. See what I mean? This place. Multiple stores. Old school camera. So dope. How fun is this store, huh? I love it. Hilarious. I went to that Disneyland 100 collection, and the guy told me too. He was like, "Yeah, our owner, he went down to the Joel McGee and bought a few things." And I was like, "I can tell, I can see. That is hilarious." This area really cute. So many candy stores. You can get a sweet tooth right here. And then look at, here's the Laughs. 1980s, slowly becoming one of the older comedy clubs in America. I did that open mic last night. It was a lot of fun. They actually have a festival going on right now this weekend, and there's gonna be open mic tomorrow again. But that one's a bucket. I don't know if I'll be able to get up on that one like I did last night because I got some favors last night. Shout out to Josh Means and Chris Smith for getting me up. Cute church across the street from it. Check out this statue. This one over here looks pretty cool. Loud Highway, Blue Star Memorial Highway. Whoa, what is this? Look at this one. April 26, 1930. Theodore de Hone Judah, pioneer, civil engineer, tireless advocate of a great transcontinental railroad, America's first. This monument was erected by the men and women of the Southern Pacific Company who in 1930 were carrying on the work he began in 1860. Ground was broken for the railroad in January 8, 1863. This guy right here was the one who was like, yo, we can build a railroad across the country. Let's start here. That is dope. Look at all that information is right here. Duh. I cannot just get enough of this old Sacramento. And then of course you got the freeway right over there. And here's 2nd Street. I love it. We got a sweet looking statue right here. That's because the Pony Express. This statue commemorates the glory of the Pony Express, which started here at 2:45 a.m. on April 4th, 1860. 1,966-mile trip. During its 18th month of existence, its 121 riders and 500 ponies carried 35,000 pieces of mail with the loss of but one pouch. Pony Express started right here in old Sacramento. Before there was texting, email, phone, even the mail. Pony Express. Guys rode across the frontier to deliver messages and letters. History, baby! I know, look, I'm so excited. I used to never like history. Geeking learning me out. That's not even really English, but this place is adorable. Just a little bit down from the Pony Express statue is Planks. Old Sacramento, founded in December 1848 by John A. Sutter, Jr. Sacramento was an outgrowth of Sutter's Fort established by his father, Captain John A. Sutter, in 1839. State capital since 1854. It was a major distribution point during the gold rush and terminus for wagon train, stagecoach, riverboat, telegraph, Pony Express, and the first transcontinental railroad. This was dedicated 420, 1966. 420. There's a building right here. B.F. Hastings Building, western terminus of the Pony Express. This structure, erected in 1852 to 1853, was occupied during the 1850s by the B.F. Hastings Bank, Wells Fargo, and various state officials, Sacramento Valley Railroad, and the Alta Telegraph Co. during April 1860 to May 1861. From this historic site, the first overall journey eastward of the Pony Express was on April 4th, 1860. Old Sacramento history, plaques to read, to learn about the Pony Express. Well, there was a building right here, but you can't tell because it's a loud freeway. Hopefully you can even hear me yelling over. California. I've never been to the state capital. We might have to go stop by and say hello. Always worried about like, oh, I should learn every single little bit and have all my lines memorized, but that chokes me up. That gets me a little like, and then I get very self-conscious, folks. It's just like, you know what? Since I've never been there, maybe you've never been there, we're gonna go learn all this stuff together. The only problem about staying at the hotel is valet overnight, 25 bucks a night, or you can do street parking, which is meters, which is if you pay all day, it's from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. That turns into about $16. The Pioneer Square. Where do you go after you find gold? Professor L.A. Lawrence Assay office was once located here. A two-story brick building was often a miner's first stop in Sacramento. That's cool. Pioneer Square. Pioneer Square. No other plaques to read. Pioneer Square. Look at this area, folks. This is the Old Sacramento State Historic Park. Oh my gosh. This is dope. So funny because when I was looking for hotels, I was like, I don't know which areas I'm gonna go to. There's obviously museums, there's other like spots I can probably go check out. I had no idea this area was down here until I pulled up to stay at my hotel. It's all from Google Maps. I'm just looking at Google Maps from hotels to like destinations, like where the gig's at or whatever like places I wanna see her at. That's how I, you know, figure it out. So I'm not seeing like pictures, I just see the Google Maps. And then I came down here and I saw all this was here. Gorgeous.
And this right here is the Sacramento History Museum. Now, I really kind of want to go in here. This used to be 1854, the City Hall and Waterworks. I mean, this is really cute. Little Union Pacific right here. Caboose. It's a really nice little park. Huge railroad station. Then they got these old little tiny buildings. This one over here is a theater. It's still showing shows. That's a mouthful. Oh, bathrooms right there. I don't know if this building's open though. Central Pacific Railroad, the first continental line started over here. The Eagle Theater. Oh, cool. It's locked. You can't go in there. It's so cute. Little shops all up in here in this old little depot. Train station depot, whatever. Oh my gosh. Freaking cute is this area. Alright, now we're going to go to Sutter's Fort, and then we're going to go to Cal Expo, where we can see the Disneyland California Adventure letters. Okay. Then we're going to go to the state capitol, because I got to see that. Alright, we're on an adventure. Alright, I made it to our next location, Sutter's Fort. Cool. This park is just, you know, in the middle of residential business areas. There's a hospital right here. That's history right there. It's open. We're gonna go walk in there, but I gotta go read the plaque. The Coloma Road. Fort Sutter, established by Captain John A. Sutter in August 1839, marked the western end of the Coloma Road, opened in 1847. This road ran from the fort to Sutter's sawmill, used by James W. Marshall in January 1848 to bring the news of the gold discovery. Coloma Road became the route of California's first stage line, established by James E. Burt. So they came and said, hey man, we found some gold, 1848, and then that's what, you know, the gold rush became 1849. That's why the San Francisco 49ers are called that. Half their uniform is in gold. Yeah, this was definitely a fort, right? Look at this. We are here. Sutter's Fort. This place is majestic. This tree, it's called. Look at this, is an immigrant pioneer wagon showing where we had to traverse across the frontier. The Oregon Trail, the California Trail, Lewis and Clark Trail, Pony Express, Santa Fe, El Camino. This is a cool map. Could you imagine crossing the country in this tiny little wagon? You think it'd be a smooth ride? You get motion sickness, you'd be done. It'd be so flippin' bumpy. This is cool. Look at this place. It's only partially open right now because they're doing some construction. I'm at Sutter's Fort. Who would have thunk? Because of stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy is teaching me more history. I mean, I could just go and sit around in a coffee shop and read my Star Wars book, but no, I want to get California history. I think this is the clerk's office. There is so much here to see. I love it. Well-preserved history. Clerk's office. Dining room. Doctor's office. See, I got a map. 1839 to 1850. This is the doctor's office. Could you imagine being healed in a room like this? This is the parlor right here. And then here's Sutter's office. Ooh. That is awesome. Look at that. You want some booze? You sit there. There's the bed over there. Writing desk. Weapons. They are redoing the roof. Some restoration, which is awesome because we want these historical places to be restored constantly. So where they cook probably the hog or some whatever type of animals out here. That's fun. This right here is the kitchen. Look at all these pots and pans. I love this history. So good. Covered area. Then you got a carpenter shop. You got the gift shop's closed. The vaquero room. Quarters. The gunsmith shop in the staff area. Blacksmith, candle shop, bedroom, period table store, storeroom, and guard room. This gate right here with the cannons up there. Flippin' cool. And then they got Italian flag up. Don't know why that's up there, but that's cool. Molto bene. It's not too big. I mean, it looks ginormous, but like I said, not everything's open today, so you can get a good once over of everything. I know I put 2 hours on my meter. I wasn't sure how long this was going to be. And this is the orientation room. Come on in. Close the door behind you. Oh my gosh, there's AC in here. Who would have thought that Fort Sutter would have AC? Well, here's all the information. History, 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 more history, more history. Wow. All right, I'm gonna learn something. Oh man, the original building. It's the one in the middle that we were just in. Oh, that's so cool. After Sutter sold the fort, it was used as a hotel, house, chicken hatchery, and junkyard. By the 1880s, people thought of Sutter's Fort as a romantic ruin. It became a symbol of California's birth as a state. In 1891, the native sons of the Golden West purchased the fort for 20 grand. They wanted to make it a memorial to California pioneers. They gave the property to the state of California, which repaired the central building and rebuilt the walls and other structures. The reconstructed fort was the state's first historic preservation project. It was dedicated April 26, 1893. That is cool. This is one of California's first historic restoration buildings. The original bear flag. You can come here and you can read all about it. I'm just learning it. I'm not going to repeat all of it because I can't. I'm not going to. Why was the fort built here? Who was John Sutter? Who lived at the Sutter's Fort? Why was Sutter Fort important? Was I supposed to start in this one? This was the room I was supposed to start in. Yerba Buena, which was the original name for San Francisco. That was like, you know, the pop-in area. Basically, you have the fort to be the center of commerce, so he can, you know, it's by the river. He can get supplies in and out. And Gold Rush happened down the street. They came here to like test it all, and I'm doing a horrible job. But I mean, of course, if y'all know your California history, people do. And then you're like, oh, you're gonna teach us? No, because you're lazy. You just don't want to. But it's like, I've been telling myself this is a wonderful example of, yes, I want to YouTube, yes, I want to vlog and do all this fun history stuff wherever I'm going, but when I want to do all the history lessons and learn all about this stuff, you'd be more interesting as a comedian if you told us that. But I gotta make sure I worry about the comedy suffers because I worry so much about the vlogging, and then I have to do the set, and then of course the whole point of me doing this channel was doing stand-up. So thank you for understanding and having patience with my process. That right there, that's the original building. Cool. Then they built all the walls around it. Yes. So glad they got this freaking orientation room so you can learn all about this, you know, just in case you need some refresh on your history. Hey, why don't we check out the jail? Wow. And they got their own content. Look at this little model. Wow, this thing was a lot bigger than we thought. See, that's the entrance is over there now. Oh, I see the Italian flag. The Italian flag was here at the beginning. This room's not air conditioned though. All right, this was supposed to be the jail, but I don't see any jail. Is this where the jail's at? I think so. I got creepy vibes in here. Later. Yeah, I'm not sticking around in that room. I stepped in there and didn't like it. I just felt I wasn't belonging there. There's a cannon wrapped in plastic. Tell you how to load one. That's probably where you go up there to fire it. This is beautiful. So thank you if you do enjoy my low effort content, because remember, the comedy is the point. I love the expansion of the West, California history. I'm getting more into it. Am I good at relaying that information? No, I'm very bad at can't even say the word reiterating. Said it right that time. I'm so bad at that. That is not what I'm good at. But let's go in this original building one more time. The original fort in this building right here. Clerk's office. John Sutter's office in the parlor. John. I found gold. I found gold at one of those mills you told me to build. James Marshall, that's what he told him. That's gonna be it for Sutter's Fort. Come check it out, it's free. Plenty to explore, and they're restoring it. There's gonna be even more to see. Definitely check out that orientation room so you can get all the information. This is cute. It's getting hot. I gotta get into shelter. I got a nice little pond over here. Some nice tree shade. And there's actually, over here is another building. Cute, 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 cute. The State Indian Museum. Nice. But no photography inside. Sorry folks, can't go in there. You're gonna have to do it on your own. That's a really nice museum in there too as well. I gotta make sure I chill out before I do all my stand-up comedy, because I'm actually gonna go, there's another open mic. Ironically, it's the last open mic that they're doing. And I'm like, hey, how funny, my first time and my last time here today. I get to say one of those jokes, that's always fun. All right, well that just means I have to come back. I have to come back, try to get booked at Laughs Unlimited or the Punchline in Sacramento, and then come learn more history. Usually I'm all about, like, you know me, I'm like, man, Mike, don't you want to do more Native American stuff? I do, but I got multiple spots I gotta go to still today. There might be a third spot, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Indecisiveness, here I am. I'm parked illegally right there. So we gotta be quick with this. California knows how to party. California, right there. These were the original letters outside of California Adventure, and then Disneyland Resort donated them to the Cal Expo State Fairgrounds. I haven't seen these in years. This is so fun. I had to, right? They redid the front of California Adventure. Now it looks like the old Walt Disney Studio. But this is Disneyland Resort history here, up in Sacramento. I had to come see it. I've never seen it before. I was like, I don't know when every time I'll be in Sacramento, so I have to come and see this. Memory Lane. Memory Lane. All right, let's go to the State Capitol. Yeah, the State Capitol Park. It's really nice. Lots of trees, nice park. Then they got this California thing right here, statue. But it's being preserved because there's no information to read about it. One day. This is cool. This grove of trees. These groves have been preserved since 1897. Wow. Thomas Starr King, huh? And then this structure right here is something. What is this? Civil War symbol. Okay, cool. That sign seen better days. They are doing some massive construction. They are ripping this building apart. Can you see? Destruction! Look at the State Capitol as they're tearing it apart. They always gotta water it down so there's no friction. Right? Is that what that is? I don't know. Ripping off the cement on that metal beam right there. And there she is. California State Capitol. Wow. Never thought I'd ever get to see this. I was there. See? These are some historic gate posts that were here in the 1800s. But they got moved because they tried to restore the landscape here. Wow. It's huge. It's majestic. The Great Seal of the State of California. Bear. That guy. How cool. How cool. California State Capitol. Original construction 1860 to 1874. Restored and structurally strengthened 1975 and 1982. I think I'm gonna have to go in there. We'll see what they say about my little camera. I'm in the State Capitol. I'm in the State Capitol. Look at this. Yes. California knows how to party. Oh, I love you, California. You're the greatest state of. This lovely display tells you what's all on the seal. That's nice. The original Bear flag. 1846, 1910, 1911 to 1952, and then boom, there's the present day. California. The final design from 52 to 53. Look at that. And then all the colors stand for learning California history. This is the Treasurer's Office in 1906. So good, so good. And then this is the Treasurer's Office, 1933. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. This is the rotunda. California history. Can we go up there? Let's go see. Secretary of State's office in 1902. See? I'm glad I came inside. The governor's private office, 1906. Cool. Governor's main office. Oh, wow. Look it. If you're the governor, this was your office. Looks like they're doing business on poker tables. It's pretty awesome. Quiet, please. Thank you. Stop being obnoxious and getting content. To the stairs we go. Check this out. Yes. Yes. Whoa. And that's what they're building on. Out there. The annex. Ronald Reagan, the actor. Another actor. If you notice all these frames, they're like nice, you know, like gold type normal frames. And then you got the Terminator with his metal frame. I'm not doing an Arnold voice, okay? Favorite Arnold movie? True Lies. Tours. They do tours on the hour. Check this out. And then Ronald Reagan. He's got his statue here. This guy became the president. This is cool, these murals though. I really like these murals. Do not touch the statue. I like how that's on his butt. Yeah, I got stickers. Like I got the California State Capitol, and then I had to get the seal for the sticker book. I love it right here. They'll let you know if any earthquakes happen. That's pretty cool. All right, that was the state capitol. Wow, that was a lot cooler than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I just enjoyed walking around official government buildings and stuff like that, but that is gonna be the adventures for Sacramento today. It's time to go chill. I got to chill. I'm gonna try to hit 2 spots tonight. Oh, we got enough of Sacramento for you? All right, I will see you at the gig. All right, we're at the gig. Vibe check. My diverticulitis is acting up real bad. I just did the open mic at the other spot, Luna's Cafe, RIP. By the time this comes out, that place is already shut down. You always get sad because you think they're getting shut down, but the owner was actually retiring, so that's a good story. And it was bad. I mean, I had a fine set, but my stomach was hurting. It's been hurting for most of the day. I don't know if it was the coffee I drank or the ice cream tea, if it was too much caffeine, or the cheeseburger I had, but it's bad. It's not that I have to go to the hospital bad. This is the deal. And this is killing me because this is killing me, probably physically. If I wake up tomorrow and it doesn't feel good, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna bail on this whole weekend. I'm gonna freaking totally bail on my freaking buddy Austin. And then I came to Sacramento for the 2 nights that were like freebies and ended up not feeling well. Ugh. I'm gonna vlog for the next 3 days, and then if my stomach is really hurting, like I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know. No, I'm not gonna post that. Oh, hey, sorry, stomach hurts. I'm not gonna do my gigs in the Bay, but my friend's gonna be really bummed out. I know that for a fact. I'm really bummed out because I thought I was gonna come up on like 4 vlogs, but now it's only gonna be 1. But this one's been a lot of fun today, actually. It sucks because once this flare up happens, I'm too scared to eat food, and then like I get hungry, and then I know stress probably doesn't have to do with it, but we gotta get this out of your head. I still got 1 more gig to do. We're here at Henry's Lounge. I'm going up last, doing 10 minutes. That's fine. I thought there was going to be a longer set, but 10 minutes is perfect. The set I did last night at Laughs Unlimited, I did 5 minutes, and then the set I did here at Luna Cafe was another 5 minutes that I didn't do. So I was like, ooh, check this out. I already got that 10 minutes right there. If it goes well enough, but we shall see. It's a sports bar, pretty cavernous. There's like an arcade in the back, but that doesn't disrupt the comedy show. But there's pool tables, and my stomach's hurting. I gotta wait to go up at the end. This is tough, and I really I don't want to go home, but let's just go check out the room, do our set, hopefully wake up in the morning and feel a lot better.
No, I thought that. Never mind. Too high for that. Too high for that. But I do have roommates. Ready for your final comedian? Harry's Lounge. This comic is all the way with us from LA tonight. He got on a show on Fox, and the next day it was canceled. I'm excited to have him here. Give it up for my friend, the very funny Mikey McKiernan.
A lot of weird diets going on in LA. I just met this young lady. She's trying to convince me that the healthiest diet right now is to drink your own piss. She went on for an hour like, oh, you know, the longer you store it, the better it's for you. I didn't say anything. Oh, you probably think I'm crazy. I said, no, I don't judge, but you're insane. But hey, fellas, if your girl listens to true crime, you better take care of her, because she knows how to take care of you. Stand-up comedy is like prison. You only get respect if you murder. Or you gotta do a lot of time. I know, people having conversations trying to be louder than a person on a microphone. This is your guys' Wednesday night. Were we not allowed to talk to the pool table? Is that a rule that we had to say? We can't interrupt the paying customers? Swear, for all the comics, if we start buying more drinks, we'll be louder than them and we can tell them to... How's it going, guys? You guys having fun? Sounds like it. So glad you guys look like y'all have really good jobs. You guys have really good jobs? You can go out on a Wednesday night? You guys don't want to be interviewed right now? This is my job, which is, no it's not. I work at a grocery store. It's the #1 obligated conversation people have in their day. They'll always ask you like, hey, how you doing? Like they care. So I'm always like, I got a gig. And you say, oh, what's your band's name? And I say, I do something worse, stand-up comedy. Always want to try to do crowd work, but the crowd won't pay attention to you. So you're like, wow, I'm just up here playing with myself. Having the worst stomach pains right now. I'm supposed to be here for all weekend, and I don't think I'm gonna be here. I'm probably gonna go home tomorrow because my stomach hurts. I was admitted to the hospital for the first time in 37 years since the birth, so I thought that was pretty good. I was admitted in this the St. Joseph Burbank Hospital, which is right across the street from the Walt Disney Studios. Ironically, the same hospital that Walt Disney died in. So every time I got a new nurse come in, I was like, hey, which room did Walt Disney die in? They didn't know that. One guy's like, I never knew that history. And I was like, yeah, well, we're not at Disneyland. And I should go boo-ha. Anybody like Disneyland at all? You ever hear about all these feral kitties live on their own at Disneyland? Bunch of feral cats live on their own at Disneyland. And I figured out why. It's because they got a really big mouse there. Sorry, I can't boo-ha a Disney joke, it's copyright. Hey, where's my atheist at? That's a lot of energy for believing in nothing. Well, what's up?
We're in the weeds still.
We're in the weeds?
Yeah, we're in the league.
You're in the league? Oh, in the league, I get it, I got it. Jesus plays sports, that's what that was. I wish Jesus played sports. That would be great. Wonder what team you'd root for. New Jersey Devils.
Ooh, all right. Just got off the mic at Henry's Lounge. There was no stage. I gotta stop saying get off the stage when there is no stage. Actually, it went okay. I just stuck to the guns. I just went to the hits because, like you said, there's barely anybody there. People are trying to have conversations over the comedians. Pool tables to my left. My stomach is killing me. I am almost 100% certain I am going home tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna wake up and feel good. I'm on the verge of throwing up. I know this is bad, but the set was all right. Towards the end, it was good. I got to do some old ones I haven't done in a while. And I made the sound guy, who's a comic, laugh as well. I made the host laugh as well. So that felt good. Sacramento. Last night was my first night, but tonight, vlog speakingly, this was my first night. And it went really good. That was a lot of fun. The vlogging was a lot of fun. I am insanely disappointed. Oh, I'm probably gonna puke right now. Sorry, folks. Puked over there. Don't look. Look at me. I'm all glistening now from mostly anxiety. That's usually what makes me throw up the most. I've probably mentioned this on my vlog before, but I was not expecting this day to turn out how it's been turning out. I'm very disappointed in myself for drinking too much caffeine or having a cheeseburger that ruined my stomach. It's gonna ruin my weekend. I apologize, people who wanted to see me in San Francisco. Couldn't go, couldn't do it. But that's it. Another page in the book of YouTube Salmon Adventure Vlogs with your host, Mikey McKernan. This weird guy who can't... Look at my first road trip. I went to Paso Robles. That was just a day. Second night, can't hang, can't eat right. I hope that I feel better in the morning and I get to cut all this out. It never makes the vlog, but that's it. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting on these videos. Please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna keep going on more adventures even though I'm gonna lose 3... I'm so sad. I wanted to go to San Francisco. I wanted to go to Lucasfilm, see the Yoda statue. I appreciate you being here. Also, if you have any places you want me to see or go that are in the Southern California region, I want to branch out more. Anyways, we're done with this vlog. This is going on way too long. One love.